went into transcendental meditation and he started praying to Narayan, please help me. Then Narayan did not appear, but a voice came in 4 verses. And what did the voice say? Time has come. All of you Devatas appear in the Yadu dynasty. I myself will appear in my original form and destroy all the miscreants and give protection to my devotees. Immediately appear in Hindu dynasty. Wow. Madharath was relieved. Then all the Devatas immediately they went back to where their kingdom was on the top of Mount Sumeru and immediately took birth in the Yadu dynasty. Before Krishna came, all the Devatas already are appearing in the Yadu dynasty. Krishna himself destroyed the Yadu dynasty himself because nobody could kill the Yadu dynasty. Why? Yadu dynasty are Devatas. Actually, Yadu dynasty is very complex. The eternal associates of the Lord and Devatas combined together to become the Yadu dynasty. A little bit more complex detail in that. So then Brahmaji said to Devatas, Brahmaji said this is in first chapter of 10th canto of Bhagavatam. What did Brahmaji say? Brahmaji said, the Lord has instructed his own illusory potency. Her name is Yoga Maya. The Lord instructed her. What did he say to her? 7th child, transfer from the womb of Devaki to the womb of Rohini. And the 8th child will be me. That's why Bhagavatam describes Balaram as son of Rohini and Balaram as son of Devaki. Because he was transferred. There are more details to it, but those details we cannot go today because today is like general understanding of Balaram. So who is the mother of Balaramji? Rohini and Devaki. But actually, Rohini. Okay. More details some other time. Okay. Then Balaramji came. Balaramji appeared. And when he appeared, he was white complexion. But he would not smile. He would not talk. He would be very inactive. They were very happy that such a beautiful child has appeared. But then he would not react much. So then Mother Yashoda started carrying a child who was Sri Krishna. So when she held Balaram on her lap, then Balaram started smiling and playing. And whenever he would leave that association with Yashoda, then again he'll be like morose. Because the life of Balaramji is meant to serve Krishna. Krishna has not come, so there is no purpose. Srimati Radharani also. When she came, she would not speak, she would not open her eyes, she would not respond to any listening, she would just be like this. She opened her eyes. When she saw Krishna first time, Krishna crowed. We will discuss this next week because Radharani is also coming. Then we will discuss about Srimati Radharani. Next week we will discuss about Krishna because Janmashtami is coming after that. So it's like 3 weeks now. So we'll have 3 discussions on this. So when they came first, then Krishna and Balaram they started stealing butter. How many of you like to steal? Why Krishna has to steal? It gives gopis joy. Why it gives them joy? Does anybody feel happy when somebody comes and steals something and break and create a mess in your home? In Vrindavan, no house will have a lock. It's all trustworthy place. Then Krishna and Balaram would go with their friends. Krishna also has a monkey friend. What is his name? Tadiloba. And Krishna's other, Madhu, Subal, they all would go. And they would just get a lot of fun. And then they would see if nobody is around. Sudama was also there, Sridama was there, they all were friends of Krishna. So they all would go, nobody's there. Then gopis would hang their butter from the rafters on the ceiling. Then they would somehow get there, break, throw everything, eat the butter, go. Sometimes they will get caught also. And the gopis would go and complain to Mother Yashoda about Krishna and Balaram, specifically Krishna. Why they would go and complain? Why they would make butter? They would make butter so that Krishna will come and steal. Why? Because if you see Krishna, he is like a blue sapphire of bliss. By seeing Krishna, he is made of bliss. You will feel like immediately like eureka feeling. So they all, and just the heart becomes filled with love. So they want every opportunity to have a glance of Krishna, to look at Krishna, just to spend a little bit time of Krishna. And it's very rare to have Krishna in their home. So they would make butter knowing that Krishna may come and steal. And they would act. And then why they would go and complain to Mother Yashoda when they're making butter for Krishna to come and steal? Because they want to have more and more opportunity to discuss about Krishna. How many of you like to glorify your children? If somebody comes and says something about your children, you have a chance to speak about them, how much joy it gives, right? When you love somebody, you really want to glorify them. So they are looking for opportunity to glorify Krishna. So we'll go to Mother Yashoda and they all would have loving relationship, just glorifying. Then Krishna and Balaram became a little bit bigger. Have you heard about Vrindavan? You know how many forests are in Braja? 12 forests. You know which forest Krishna went to? When Krishna appeared, which forest did he appear in? Which forest Krishna made his appearance? Gokul Mahavan. You heard about Gokul? Gokul Mahavan Krishna appeared. How many years Krishna lived in Vrindavan?
3 years.
10.5 years Krishna lived in Braja. And then Krishna left to Mathura. In the 10.5 years, 3.5 years Krishna lived in Gokul Mahavan. Next 3.5 years Krishna lived in Vrindavan. And the last 3.5 years Krishna lived in Nandagram. Nandagram is eternally the home of Krishna, where there is a palace of Nanda Baba. You all should go to Vrindavan and visit all these places. How many of you been to Vrindavan and visited some of these places? Okay. When you go and visit, you will capture those things in your eyes. Then when you chant, you can remember Vrindavan. It is said if you cannot go to Vrindavan physically, then you can go to Vrindavan mentally. You can remember the streets of Vrindavan, Nandagaon, Barsana, Govardhan. You can be there mentally. You are where you are mentally. If you can be there mentally, you are there. Some of you may be here, may be thinking of India. Then you are actually not here, you are in India right now. Wherever your thoughts are, that's where you are at this point of time. So if you can be in Vrindavan, then you can be Vrindavan. You can be on the banks of Yamuna. You know what is the color of Yamuna's water? Blackish color. There are many reasons why Yamuna is black. So Krishna started growing up. And Krishna started taking care of calves. And Krishna and Balaram would play with the calves. How they would play with the calves? Catch the tail of the calf. The calf will get scared and run away. Then they will have a free ride. In the courtyard of Nanda Baba, Yashoda Maiya would see Krishna and Balaram and all the covered ones are like, just have fun. And the cows are looking for opportunity to have some time with Krishna and Balaram. And Krishna and Balaram both are extremely beautiful. Actually, Krishna has 64 qualities in full. He is the only one who has 64 qualities in full. How many qualities Narayan has?
60.
60 qualities. There are 4 qualities that Krishna has and Narayan doesn't have. How many qualities Brahma has? 50. How many qualities Lord Shiva has? 55, 56, 56. How many qualities Balaram has?
No, 60. Actually, when
60?
Shamparsham, that is 6.
Huh?
60.
64 was right. Yeah, Balaram has 64 qualities.
He also has
Ah.
a pen.
He has a flute. All the cowherd boys also have flute. But they love listening to Krishna's flute. Balaram has his own loving relationships. Balaram ji was no difference between Krishna and Balaram other than color and the mouth. Anybody who looks, you know what Krishna and Balaram would do in the morning? When morning comes, they would go out for grazing the cows. And all the cowherd boys will gather outside Nandagram or Vrindavan or Gokul Maman. They all would gather. Krishna and Balaram finishes their breakfast, which Mother Yashoda cooks, and then they would go out. And Yashoda Maya is in tears that Krishna is leaving. And she goes with Krishna for some time. Then Krishna says, Maya, Dauji is there, he will take care of me, you go back. Then she sees Krishna and Balaram going in. There are cows, there are calves, there is Krishna and Balaram, all the cowherd boys. They all have their buggles, blowhorns. They have those, they have their tiffin boxes. Sometimes Mother Yashoda is late, then she sends tiffin box to Krishna and Balaram and others through a younger Gopi, Dhanishta. They all have their own flutes. They will take the cows and everybody and they all will go. And when they go, then the dust of Vrindavan flies in the air and makes a cloud of dust. And when they walk, everybody comes out of their home to look at Krishna and Balaram, beautiful place. They're so beautiful, one glance gives them so much joy. And when Krishna leaves, they're like, they'll keep thinking about Krishna. Then they will wait for the evening when Krishna and Balaram and all the cowherd boys will come back. Srimad Bhagavatam described hearing about Krishna. What will happen? Bhagavatam describes you can break the cycle of birth and death just by hearing about Krishna. Your heart can become completely purified just by hearing about Krishna. Why? Because we are hearing about the transcendental personality, Krishna and Balaram. It is described as Bhavaushadhi. You know what Aushadhi means? Medicine. And what does Bhava means? Cycle of birth and death. Bhavaushadhi is the medicine for Bhavasagar. Hearing the qualities of Krishna. Parikshit Maharaj just heard and attained perfection. Sukadeva Goswami spoke about Krishna and attained perfection. You can either hear, it is said, those who are speaking, those who are listening, and those who are inquiring, all of them will be delivered. Why? Because subject matter is Krishna. It doesn't matter who speaks, who listens, who inquires. As long as Krishna is between, everything is auspicious. As in Krishna is in the center. Why we should read Bhagavatam? It's full of Krishna. How many of you don't want to hear about Krishna? It is said only a soul killer doesn't want to hear about Krishna. Who wants to kill his own soul? Who want to self-destruct will not be interested in hearing about Krishna. How should we hear about Krishna? Go and read Bhagavatam. Full of Krishna. So much opportunity is there. There is a song also. आगे आगे गैया पीछे पीछे ग्वाल छोटा सा मेरो मदन गोपाल. This is Braj Bhasha with song. The cows are in the front and the cowherd boys and they are going. The Gopi sings in Gopi Geet that when I saw them coming out and with everybody and going and the dust rises from the hoof of cows and this clouds and those they settle in the bluish blackish hairs of Krishna, the dust settle. And Krishna looked a little dusty when he comes back. So just by seeing there, like they become mad. So this is Nanda Godhana Rakhwala. This Krishna and Balaram, they have this. Krishna also carries a stick, but he never beats the cows with that. You know how Krishna interacts with the cows? Huh? Flute. When Krishna plays the flute, every cow has a name in Goloka. How many cows Krishna has?
9,000.
Huh?
900,000.
9 lakh cows Krishna has. And when Krishna plays the flute, every cow hears the name. And they all start running and then what happened? Krishna was 10.5 years. Maharaj Kans could not eat, could not sleep. Why he could not eat and sleep? Out of fear. What was the fear of? From? He'll be killed by the 8th son of Devaki. And he understood that 8th son is Krishna who has went to Vrindavan. So then Kans Maharaj arranged Akrur. Who was Akrur? Senapati of Maharaj Kans. And who was Akrur otherwise? Was he a devotee or was he a demon? He was a pure devotee of Lord. So what did he do? He got a new chariot because nothing old should be offered to Krishna. Then when he went, then he was just in anticipation that I will see Krishna, I will see Krishna, I will see Krishna. And then he took Krishna and Balaram in the chariot. And there was a lot of feeling of separation from the gopis, from the Mother Yashoda, from everyone. Then Akrur ji brought Krishna and Balaram to Mathura. Then what happened when Krishna and Balaram came to Mathura? Maharaj Kans arranged for a Maliyud. And they were very great fighters. Their name were Chandura and Mushtika. And Krishna and Balaram fought with them. He killed them. Then he killed Maharaj Kans also in Mathura. Of course, these are very long and detailed pastimes. But what thing do you see in common? Balaram ji is there. How long Srimati Radharani was there with Krishna? Till Krishna was 10.5 years. Nanda Baba, Yashoda. When Krishna came to Mathura, only 2 people came to Mathura along with Krishna. Who are those 2? Balaram and Rohini. But whatever Krishna would do, Balaram ji was by his side all the time. So this is after killing Chandra and Mushtika, after Maharaj Kans was killed. Then this is after many years, Devaki and Vasudev, they met with Krishna and Balaram. And then Vasudev, he sent Krishna and Balaram to, where is it? Ujjain. Sandipani Muni school. Then how long Krishna and Balaram stayed in Ujjain? Sandipani Muni's ashram? 2 months. Around 2 months. Then they came back. So what are the various ways in which Balaram serves Krishna? It is said Balaram serves Krishna in all the 5 rasas. You heard about the 5 rasas? There are 5 kind of relationships with Krishna. We all have a relationship with Krishna. All of us. We all have a relationship. What is our relationship with Krishna? That will be revealed to us when we become self-realized. Self-realization means to realize our relationship with Krishna. What are the 5 kinds of relationships? We can either be in a neutral relationship. Neutral relationship means we can be a tree, we can be a peacock, we can be a bird. We can either have a servant relationship, we can either have a friendly relationship, we can either have a parental relationship. Some people likes to worship it like Bal Gopal in their Bhav. Or we can have a conjugal relationship like boy and girl. So any of the 5 relationships is possible with Krishna. And we all have a unique relationship with Krishna. That awakening, that is the goal of life. That can be awakened either by the mercy of the holy name or by the mercy of spiritual master. How Balramji serves Krishna in all the 5 relationships. How Balramji serves Krishna in neutral relationship? There is also expansion of Balaram, the instrument which is played in Krishna's service. Krishna's bed, Krishna's shoes, Krishna's dham, Goloka, the chhatri that is on top of Krishna. So these are Krishna's dress, everything that is Krishna's service. Actually, Balaramji want to serve Krishna. So Balaramji is like, Krishna needs shoes, okay. Krishna expands, Balaramji expands, becomes shoes, and Krishna want to take rest. Then Balaramji becomes the bed, and so Krishna can take rest. Krishna wants to eat something, then the dham is manifested, and everything comes as manifestation of Balaram. Krishna needs to be glorified with instruments. Okay, Balaramji expands, and so Krishna can be glorified. So you see how eager is Balaramji to serve Krishna. Wherever there is opportunity, Balaramji will expand and ensure that Krishna is served. And because Balaramji and Srimati Radharani, they have the highest desire to serve Krishna, that's why they are Adi Guru, original Gurus. How Balaramji served Krishna as a servant. Sometimes Balaramji massages the feet of Krishna, saying that you must be very tired, Krishna. We have come all the way, we have walked so much. And then Krishna takes rest. At that time, Balaramji takes rest and Krishna started massaging the feet of Krishna. That time Balaramji is in Vatsalya ras, like a parent. Mother Yashoda tells Balaramji, you take care of my Kana, and no, he doesn't eat much and he is so weak. And but you know what does about Bala means?
Strength.
Balaramji is very, very most. But Prabhupada says it is not just physical strength, it is spiritual strength also. Balaramji gives spiritual strength. Why we need spiritual strength? Because of the weakness of our hearts. How many of us here have no material desire? Raise your hand. And how many of us want to become free from material desires? At least इच्छा तो रख लो पहले, हो ना कोई बात नहीं. But don't we feel lack of strength of what we want to do, where we want to be, and I'm not able to overcome my own shortcomings? So that strength comes from Balaramji, the spiritual strength. We can actually give up our lower desires based on a spiritual strength. How many of you feel when your chanting is very good, when you're very enlivened in your Krishna consciousness, you feel like nothing disturbs you, no material desire disturbs you. But the day chanting is not good, sadhana is not good, then all the desires will come back to our mind. Yes, you will all. You go to dham, no material desire comes, right? Then you come out in a particular environment, you're like, and girl, hey, what's going on? I thought I became pure, but not yet. So spiritual strength. So that's what Balaramji also. So how Balaramji serves as friend? Clear. He serves as servant. He serves as parental rasa also. Then what is the last one? How Balaramji serves in conjugal relationship. You know what conjugal word means? It means like
One.
partners. Yeah. Balaramji serves Krishna in conjugal relationship also. How? How he can serve Krishna in conjugal relationship? Huh?
He travels with him.
He travels with him.
Entropy.
How?
In Rashalila, he also took form of the sister of Radharani. What's the name?
Ananga Manjari.
Anand.
Balaramji, when he wants to serve Krishna in conjugal relationship, he expands in the form of Ananga Manjari. He is expansion of Balaramji. So Balaramji serves Krishna. Balaramji never leaves Krishna. He has to be with Krishna. As a friend, as this. Whatever Krishna wants, I'll expand everywhere. Why? Because I really want to serve him in all the time. You heard about the story? Hanumanji wanted to serve Krishna, everybody took all the services. Then Balaramji went to, I think, Shatrughan or someone, that can I serve? Then they said, all the service is taken. No service. So Hanumanji became very morose. Then he said, what if Ram sneezes, then is there somebody assigned to offer him a cloth? Then they said, no, we haven't heard. Oh, I'll take that to service. So then he was with Ram all the time, because Ram can sneeze any time. So it's like Balaramji makes sure that everything is covered, and he's Supreme Personality of Godhead, but he's in a Sevak Bhav. So all the time he's like, just somehow he want to serve Krishna. So there were few demons who were annihilated by Balaram in Vrindavan. One of the demons that was killed by Balaram was Pralambasura. How many of you heard about this pastime of Pralambasura? How many of you never heard about this pastime of Pralambasura? Many have not heard. Okay. So Pralamba was actually a friend of Krishna. Very close friend of Krishna. But one day what happened? He was not well. So Krishna and Balaram, all the cowherd boys, all the cows, all the calves, they all went to the forest for playing. So that time Maharaj Kans, he called a demon and he said, you go and kill Krishna. So this demon came, and this demon has all the mystical power. So he found out that one of the friend is missing. So he took the form of that friend, and exactly he would smile like him, eyes like him, form like him, color like him, actions like him. So when Krishna looked at him, then Krishna understood this is Nasura. Because you cannot cheat Krishna. Krishna says, those who try to cheat, we are the biggest of the cheat. You cannot cheat Krishna. But nobody could understand that he is not a friend, he is actually an Asura. He is Pralambasura. Only Krishna understood. But Krishna didn't want to destroy the game of all the cowherd boys. So then Krishna and Balaram, they made two teams. And they said, one by one you choose in team. And there were two parts divided. And then they played the game of tug of war. You know tug of war? Afterwards. So first they played the game of tug of war. Then the rule was, whoever loses has to carry the winner on their shoulder and go to that tal tree. So which party won? Balaramji won. Balaramji party won. So Krishna carried? Krishna carried Sridham. Madhumangal carried Viruntapa. And Pralamba carried, Pralamba said, I will carry Balaramji. Then they all started going towards the task, who will reach first. In between, Pralamba took a detour. So Pralamba thought, first I will kill Balaram. Then Krishna will become weak. Because he has killed all the personalities who came before. So he is very powerful. If I attack him, Krishna can kill me. So let me kill his brother first. So Balaramji, they were started going this side. So Balaramji told Pralamba, everybody, we have to go to that altar. Where are you going? And he started rushing faster and faster. He said, Pralamba, we have to go there. My brother is there. Balaramji understood, there is something wrong here. So Balaramji initially increased the weight. No size, no form increase, just increase the weight and kept increasing. Pralamba could take that weight. If somebody keeps 5,000 kilos on your shoulder, what will you do? We'll go under the ground. Only the weight will be visible. So Balramji increased the weight equal to Mount Sumeru. Mount Sumeru is like thousands of times bigger than planet Earth also. And Pralamba could hold that weight. So Balramji understood he is a Dasura. Who can do? Then Pralambasura was also feeling lot of weight. So he started raising his form and he became like this, like big. Balramji became concerned. Balramji was thinking Krishna may be in danger. So Balramji could not think what to do because he is here and his mind was just bewildered. Krishna may be in danger, he is thinking. Because Balramji is always, there is that Vatsalya, so he always want to protect Krishna. So if something is here, something may be happening there. So he was thinking. Krishna understood because Krishna knows already. So Krishna got all the friends and they started running. And Krishna just shouted, "Thou, I'm okay." You take care of him, I'm fine. Then Balaram be like, took a fist and hit on the head of Pralamba. Krishna likes to play with the demons. He doesn't kill right away. He just likes to have some, like how cat wants to play with the mouse, like Krishna tries to play and give anxiety to his devotees. Balramji doesn't like all this. Not a one shot done. no playing around. So he hit him here and Pralambasura head cracked open. Pralambasura fell down dead. Now I'll tell you, huh?
Sumer, Mount Sumer, you said, is more heavier than Earth.
Huh.
So where it is actually?
Actually, in the universe, he is the one, and you will see many planetary systems across him, and he goes all the way from the bottom of the universe. Mount Sumer.
It is not in the Earth, right?
No, he is in the universe. Earth is a small, tiny planet in the universe. So sun planet is there, moon planet is there. So Mount Sumeru goes all the way bottom till the top. He is a golden mountain, full of gold. If you like gold, you can go and take a small piece of Mount Sumeru.
You can stay there.
So continue. Is it okay? Then there is another story I will tell you, and then I will tell you the next slide also. We still have 22 minutes. Are you all happy hearing about Krishna and Balram? So there is another story of Krishna and Balram and a cow herd where they were very hungry and they are having this nice smell. If you are hungry and if you smell samosas, how does it feel? कहाँ से आ रहा है ये समोसा चटनी एक मिल जाए काम हो जाए. So then there was a forest nearby and that forest was full of tal fruits. It's called, the name of the forest is Talavala. So now you know one of the 12 forests of Braja. One of the 12 forests is Talavala. How many forests can you name among the 12 forests of Braja? One is Vrindavan, one is Talavala. One more we discuss, Gokul Mahaval. Remaining when we discuss, then we will. Madhuvan, Bhadravan, Belvan, Bhandirvan, Kadirvan. So one of the forest is Talvan. And they were like, we have to go and get the fruits. Then they said, but, then Madhumanka said, but I have heard that forest has a ass demon. You know what an ass means? Donkey. Donkey is an ass demon. He was an ass demon. Gadha bolte? Gadha, right? But he is not an ordinary Gadha. And then they said, we really want to have tal food. So Balaramji said, chalo, let's have tal. They never went there first time. They are exploring. So they all went together to Talvan. So Balaramji went to a tree and Balaramji shook the tree. A very tall tree. When he shook the tree, all the tal fruits came back. When tal, tal, all the tal fruits, ताड़ बोलते हैं, हाँ ताड़. What are those fruits looks like? हाँ. हाँ, soft inside. हाँ. And they have very lot of fragrance around them. So then they started falling down. Some of them broke. At that time, Dhenukasura, he heard that somebody shaking. It was like lot of, like, how can somebody come in my kshetra? In America, I heard if you go to somebody's property violation, they can kill you also. So Dhenukasura was like that. How can you enter my region? So Dhenukasura came attacking. And you know how the ass demon killed? How the ass harm you?
By kicking
Hind leg. So he placed himself so that his back was little bit away from Dauji. And then he kicked with his leg Dauji. What happened? Dauji was standing there. That was a great insult to Dhenuka. He's the leader of all the Asuras. What did Dhenuka do? He started going around Balaramji, getting all the strength and got all the energy, and then came with swing full, and then again stand facing the back to Dauji. And I with full volley, like this time I must do something. This time he gave a full force kick to Dauji. Dauji held the. Dauji doesn't like to play. Krishna likes to play. So Dauji held the leg of Dhenuka like this and started swirling. How big was Dhenuka? He also touching the cloud. Imagine Balramji, Krishna and Balram, they never change their forms. That is a beauty. Balram this much, boy! And he started going Dhenuka like, Lattu, like going around on an axis, likewise going. And Dauji swirled Dhenuka at such a speed that while swirling only Dhenuka left the body. And then Dauji released. And he went all the way to the sky and came back and fell on a tal tree. A palm tree, sorry. Palm tree, huh? So palm tree are very tall. So the tree was like started shaking. And then the tree is shaking. And because could not bear the weight of this Asura. This Asura is big. And he's just holding, and tal tree like very small compared to this Dhenukasura. So the tree fell down to the other tree. Other tree started shaking. Nobody could take the weight of. So many trees fell down in a row. And all this survey, there are many other family members of Dhenuka. So they all came one by one, hundreds of them, or maybe more. And Krishna and Balram, again and again, there is a play going on. What is the play? Anybody come, they are just standing there. And everybody was killed like this only. They are just playing, and every time, two of them are continuously. Then another attack, another comes from the air. So in this way, all of them were killed. One by one. Then there was lot of blood nearby from Dhenuka and from Asuras. Then they said all the fruits are contaminated, let's go back. All of them they left. They didn't take any fruit. Maybe sometime in future. It was actually Kamsa's orchard, Talwan. So these are the two demons that Balaramji killed in Vrindavan. Now, why did I tell these stories? For entertainment? Huh? The pastimes of Balaram. Now we will see something. This from Bhaktivinoda Thakur. If a devotee cries out humbly and sincerely to Lord Krishna to remove these demoniac qualities who are represented by the demons killed by Lord Krishna, then Sri Krishna himself will remove those evils. But the devotees must personally work to drive out the anarthas represented by the demons killed by Lord Balaram. This is the mystery of Raj Bhajan. How many who did not understand? Everybody understood. Someone answered. So there are some demons killed by Krishna, some demons killed by Balaram. Each demon represents a particular unwanted habit within our heart. Like one of the demon killed by Krishna was Kaliya. What does Kaliya represent? Kaliya is a snake. Kaliya represents envy. How many of us want to get rid of envy in our heart? All of us, right? We want to get rid of envy in our heart. So how can we get rid of envy in our heart?
By keeping Krishna's feet on her head.
You pray to Krishna, just like how Krishna killed the demon. Krishna will kill that demoniac quality which are represented by those demons within our heart when we call out to Krishna. We call out to Krishna, Krishna, please, I am suffering because of this envy in my heart.
But when people get envy, at that time they don't remember that we are envious.
Yeah. That's why we keep praying to Krishna. So, he will keep working on us simultaneously. But then Balaramji killed two demons. Those two demons represents two demoniac qualities. Those qualities Krishna will not remove. Those qualities Krishna wants us to take responsibility and not act on those qualities. Those dualities Krishna leaves onto us to work on them, and Krishna will help. The remaining qualities we have no hope, but those qualities Krishna leaves up on us. The devotee, that qualities killed by Daoji. See, but the devotees must personally work to drive out the anarthas represented by the demons killed by Balaram. This is the mystery of Braj Bhajan. Bhaktivinoda Thakur says the devotees must personally work to drive out the anarthas represented by the demons who were killed by Lord Balaram. Then we can enter into Braj Bhajan. Clear so far?
Yeah, the Nukasur also represents drinking alcohol, because the tar after Surya means after sun rises, then it becomes alcohol. So that is why the Nukasur makes so much. So that is.
So she is telling, please take the responsibility. Not do it. Yes. Okay. Then, if the devotee's humility becomes very deep and intense, Krishna will be merciful. In that case, the feeling of Lord Balaram will arise in his mind and quickly destroy these demoniac qualities. Then one will gradually improve his cultivation of bhajan. Krishna Samhita Bhaktivinoda Thakur. So when devotees become genuinely very deep in their humility, like, I really want to get rid of this and I am feeling helpless. And then Krishna's mercy will come. That Krishna's mercy will come in the form of Balaramji will appear in our mind. When we bring the form of Balaramji in our mind, then those qualities will start to go away. But devotees themselves, they feel that they want to get rid of it, but they are helpless. And then Balaramji may come and help those devotees. Clear? Now what does Pralambasura and what the Dhenukasura represents? Pralambasura represents lust for the company of opposite sex, as well as desire for profit, adoration and distinction. Material desires, attachment, lust, desire for fame, distinction, profit. When a devotee endeavors with enthusiasm to remove these contaminations, then by Lord Balaram's mercy, they will be cast far away by Bhaktivinoda Thakur. We cannot do something wrong and say, Krishna will take care, Krishna please help. No, we have to work that we don't do anything wrong. Then Lord Krishna, Balaramji will help us. And when we feel helpless, then Balaramji mercy will come. Then we will be able to eradicate this from within our heart. Good so far? Now, how many of you are feeling very tired? Then I have something to wake you up. You cannot hear the sound, but
The aroma must have seduced them as well.
Can you hear now?
And I just had to find them. But the floats will lead the way, and we will follow. And my stomach will not be far behind.
So they are going to Talwan now. This is the Talwan.
This place looks familiar. I don't think we should go in there. We'll have to if we want to get our cows back. They're eating the fallen fruit. The demon. Denuka. This must be Salaman. I think I just lost my appetite. You'll lose your head if Denuka catches us in Kamsa's orchard. We must leave at once. Wait, we have to get our cows first.
This is Balaram
Is
ji.
right. And if we are going to lose our heads for that, we might as well die in heavenly bliss with our tummies full of that delicious food. But I don't want to die. Not even for the best tasting fruit in the world. Don't be so scared, Surya. Krishna won't let us die. Venukasura may be strong, but Krishna is an expert in killing all kinds of demons. Subala, Sridham, you get the cows. The rest of us will collect enough dal fruit for all of Vrindavan.